Java 23 was released in September 2024. It is a non-LTS short-term release, meaning it was supported for a shorter period than LTS versions such as Java 21 and Java 17. Primitive type in patterns instance of end switch, which is a preview. So Java 23 continued work on primitive type in pattern matching. Previously, pattern matching was mainly focused on reference type. For example, object obj equals to 10, obj instance of integer I, system.out.println I. Java newest pattern matching works allow primitive type to participate more naturally in pattern constructs. Example conceptually, int x equals to 10, switch x, case 0, system.out.println 0, case int I, system.out.println value I. This feature will still preview in Java 23. Why useful? It makes pattern matching more consistent between primitive types, reference types, switch, instance of. So second, flexible constructor bodies preview. This is also a change of preview. So this is one of the important Java 23 features. Traditionally, in a constructor, the call to super or this must happen before other statements. For example, class child extends parents, child int value, super value. So Java 23 introduced a preview feature allowing certain statement to execute before the explicit constructor invocation. Conceptually, class child extend parents child int value if value is less than 0 throw new illegal argument exception super value. So the purpose is to allow validation and preparation before calling the superclass constructor. Why is this useful? Suppose you need to validate constructor argument before passing them to super. Earlier Java constructor rules made this awkward. Flexible constructor bodies make constructors more expressive. Third, module import declaration preview. Java 23 introduced module import declaration as a preview feature. Normally, you may need many imports. Import java.util.list, import java.util.map, import java.util.set, import java.util.hashmap. With module imports, you can conceptually import the package exported by a module. Example, import module java.base. This can make code much shorter, especially for applications that use many classes from a module. Important. This is a preview feature, so it isn't something you should casually use in production code without understanding preview feature requirements. Fourth is Markdown documentation comments preview. Java 23 introduced support for writing Javadoc style documentation using Markdown. Previously, documentation often looked like calculate the total price, param price, product price, return total price. Java 23's marks support make documentation more convenient and readable. For example, you can use markdown constructs such as product service, calculate the total price, applies discount, add text. This makes Java documentation easier to write and read. Fifth is string templates preview evolving feature. This is the evolving feature. Java had been experimenting with string templates to make string interpolation safer and easier. The idea is to similar to hello plus name but with a structured template approach conceptually. String name equals to James. String message equals to str.hello slash this name and result hello James. Why is this useful? Compare string message equals hello plus name your age is age with string message str.hello slash name your age is slash age. The second approach is easier to read. Important, string templates were a preview features and their status evolved across Java release. Don't treat them as a normal permanent Java API. Then sixth change is stream gatherers, which is still a preview. So this is particularly important if you are working with Java streams. Java 28 introduced stream gatherers as a preview feature. You already know operations such as stream filter, map, collect, dot filter, dot map, dot collect. But some more complex stream operations are difficult to express using standard intermediate operations. Gatherers allow you to create custom intermediate stream operations. Example, list integer result number dot stream dot gather gatherers dot window fix 3 dot to list. Suppose 1 2 3 4 5 6 you have a number 1 2 3 4 5 6, then you can create window 1 2 3 4 5 6. Why important is stream gatherers can help implement operations such as fixed size window, sliding window, grouping, custom transformations, stateful stream processing. Scoped value, 7th change, second preview. Java 23 continued the development of scoped values. Scoped values are designed to prove a way to share immutable data within a bounded execution scope, especially useful with modern concurrency. Think of something like request scoped value, service repository. Instead of passing the same context object through every method, service request context, you can make contextual information available within a scope. This is particularly relevant to virtual threads, structured concurrency, request context, tracing, authentication context compared with thread locals. Traditional thread local user, current thread, current user scoped values provide a more controlled and immutable model for context propagation. Eighth is JetGC improvements. Java 23 continued improvements to Jet garbage collector JetGC. JetGC is designed for application requiring very low post time, large heaps, high throughputs, predictable latency. This matter particularly for high volume backend Java application, large heap. JetGC for enterprise microservice and large scale system garbage collection improvement can directly affect latency. So 9 changes generational JetGC. Java 23 continued the evolution of generational JetGC. The idea is based on the observation that many objects are short-lived. For example, public void process request, older request equals to new order request. Order request equals to new order request, process request become eligible for GC. Most temporary objects don't live very long. Generational GC separates object conceptually into young generation short-lived object, old generation long-lived objects. This allows the JVM to optimize garbage collection. 10 changes class file API preview. Java 23 introduced the class file API as a preview feature. It provides a modern API for working with java.class files. Before this, developers commonly relied on third-party libraries such as ASM, ByteBuddy, BCEL. The class file API provides Java's own standardized API for manipulating class files. This is useful for frameworks, bytecode tools, code generation, instrumentation, JVM tooling. For a normal Spring Boot developer, this isn't something you will use every day. Vector API 11 change. Seventh, incubator. Java 23 continued the vector API as an incubator feature. It allows Java program to perform vectorized operation using CPU vector instructions. Instead of processing one value, two value, three value, four value, one at a time, CPU can process multiple values together. Conceptually, CPU vector 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 5, 6, 7, 8 equals to 6, 8, 10, 12. This can be useful for mathematical calculations, scientific computing, image processing, machine learning, high performance computing. So this is all. And the 12th change is deprecation of the security manager. Java 23 continued the transition away from the old security manager. The security manager had been deprecated for removal in earlier releases. More modern Java applications generally rely more on operating system security, containers, cloud AM, application level authorization, JVM process isolation. So for modern Spring Boot applications, you generally don't build new security architecture around the old security manager. So feature importance, stream gatherers, flexible constructor bodies, scoped values, module import declaration, markdown, documentation, comment, primitive type in patterns, class file API, generational JGC, vector API, security manager changes. Most important differences from Java 1, since you are learning Java version sequentially. Remember, Java 21 equals to LTS plus virtual threads plus pattern matching plus sequenced collection plus record patterns. Java 22 is unnamed variable patterns, foreign function and memory API, stream gatherers preview, statement before super preview. So Java 23 is further evolution of those preview incubator features plus stream gatherers plus flexible constructor bodies, module imports, markdown Javadoc and scoped values, JVM improvements. And importantly, Java 23 itself is not an LTS release. For production enterprise application, Java 21 was the more important LTS baseline at that time. So this is all the features of Java 23. Thanks for watching.